I don't believe the next iPhone will be the 17. Here's why. Certainly, here's a revised version of your text with improved grammar, spelling, and a more professional tone. Apple's upcoming iPhone 17 has long been at the top of my list of the most anticipated smartphones. However, I am beginning to question whether the next iPhone will actually bear the name 17. I strongly believe that Apple may break its 18-year tradition of using numerical designations and eliminate them entirely. You might be wondering, why would I make such a bold assertion? At the Worldwide Developers Conference in 2025, Apple unveiled the latest software updates for the iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple Watch. Contrary to widespread expectations, the next major iPhone software upgrade was not named iOS 19. Instead, it was branded as iOS 26. This decision aimed to unify the version numbers across all Apple devices, thereby reducing consumer confusion. I believe Apple is poised to implement a similar strategy with the iPhone lineup. Rather than retaining the number 17, I predict that Apple will remove numerical designations from its next generation of iPhones. Instead, we can anticipate the introduction of entirely new models that reflect this shift in branding. This version maintains the original message while enhancing clarity and professionalism. 1. iPhone instead of iPhone 17. 2. iPhone Air in lieu of iPhone 17. 3. iPhone Pro 6.3-inch in lieu of iPhone 17 Pro. 4. iPhone Pro 6.9-inch in lieu of iPhone 17 Pro Max. The forecast closely aligns with the naming conventions for both the MacBook and iPad lineups, where screen size differentiates between the smaller and larger Pro models. I anticipate that Apple will adopt a similar approach for the more affordable E model, likely unveiling it in the spring with the new model's debut rather than this September. This wouldn't be the first instance of Apple deviating from its traditional naming scheme. A notable example is the iPhone X, released to commemorate the device's 10th anniversary. In light of the recent changes to their software naming conventions, this shift seems entirely logical. It is also possible that we may witness a similar trend with the upcoming Apple Watch models. The era when developer betas were exclusively accessible to developers is now a thing of the past. Today, anyone can obtain the software showcased at the Worldwide Developers Conference, allowing users to explore the latest releases before the public betas are made available in July. However, the question remains, should you download these early betas? This is a decision only you can make. Personally, I would advise against installing an early beta on any device that you rely on for daily tasks. Instead, utilizing a backup device is an excellent way to experiment with beta software without compromising your primary workflow. That said, if you want to get the iOS 26 developer beta, I can show you how it's done. At the Worldwide Developers Conference 2025, Apple unveiled the next generation of its operating system for iPhone's iOS 26. This update introduces a fresh visual style and a suite of intelligent features designed to enhance the user experience across the system. Currently, the upgrade is available to developers, with the public beta expected to be released in the coming weeks. The stable version of iOS 26 is anticipated to launch alongside the debut of the new iPhone models. However, it is important to note that not all iPhone devices will be compatible with the iOS 26 upgrade. One of the standout features of iOS 26 is the introduction of a revamped user interface, which Apple has dubbed Liquid Glass. This new design transforms the appearance of system menus, widgets, alerts, and the lock screen, aiming to add greater depth and motion throughout the operating system while maintaining the fundamental layout of the home screen. Applications such as Photos and Camera have also been redesigned with a focus on simplicity and consistency. Additionally, the update enhances support for Apple Intelligence, the company's on-device AI platform, which facilitates features such as writing tools, improved message responses, image generation, and system-wide recommendations. However, access to these advanced functionalities will largely depend on the specific iPhone model in use. The significant enhancements in iOS 26 will require particular system configurations that may not be supported by older iPhone models. According to Apple, iOS 26 will be accessible for smartphones powered by the A13 Bionic processor or newer. So here is the list of iPhone models which are eligible for the upgrade. 1. iPhone 11. 2. iPhone 11 Pro. 3. iPhone 11 Pro Max. 4. iPhone SE 2nd generation. 5. iPhone 12 mini. 6. iPhone 12 Pro. 7. iPhone 12 Pro Max. 8. iPhone 13. 9. iPhone 13 mini. 10. iPhone 13 Pro. 11. iPhone 13 Pro Max. 12. iPhone SE 3rd generation. 13. iPhone 14. 14. iPhone 14 Plus. 15. iPhone 14 Pro. 16. iPhone 14 Pro Max. 17. iPhone 15. 18. iPhone 15 Plus. 19. iPhone 15 Pro. 20. iPhone 15 Pro Max. 21. iPhone 16 series. 22. Including the iPhone 16e. Older iPhone devices, including the iPhone XR, iPhone XS, and iPhone XS Max, will no longer get significant upgrades like the new iOS 26. However, these iPhones will continue to function on iOS 18 and get security fixes for a short period. Meanwhile, whereas many iPhones will run iOS 26, only a handful will support the complete range of Apple Intelligence capabilities. These include functions like producing graphics, summarizing material, and more complex personal assisted tools. According to Apple, to run AI function, iPhones need the A17 Pro processor or later, meaning only the following iPhones have full access to Apple Intelligence. 1. iPhone 15 Pro. 2. iPhone 15 Pro Max. 3. iPhone 16. 4. iPhone 16 Plus. 5. iPhone 16 Pro. 6. iPhone 16 Pro Max. And 7. iPhone 16e. With the launch of iOS 26, Apple has also released the developer beta for its latest software suite, which includes iOS 26, iPadOS 26, macOS 26, and more. The company plans to unveil the public beta in July, with a stable release anticipated in September 2025, coinciding with the launch of the iPhone 17. During the recent presentation, Tim Cook and Craig Federighi showcased a range of new software features. However, a significant concern emerged. Many of these enhancements are designed for hardware that is not yet available to the public. The advancements in iOS 26 seem to be tailored specifically for the upcoming iPhone 17. Why is this important? Not all iPhone models will support Apple Intelligence, as it requires a minimum of the 17 Pro processor. Even then, only the features available on the device will function. Consequently, most users will need to upgrade to an iPhone 15 Pro or a newer model to access the core functionalities. In essence, Apple is positioning the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max as the flagship devices for AI capabilities that many enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating. The iPhone 17 Pro is expected to be equipped with the A19 Pro processor, which will enhance the performance of Apple Intelligence. This combination promises improved AI capabilities, a more advanced Siri, enhanced visual intelligence, and a new liquid glass design. Collectively, these upgrades represent not just a simple increase in specifications, but a strategic repositioning that aims to establish the iPhone 17 Pro Max as a leading contender within the iPhone lineup. Unlike Android, Apple maintains an air of mystery surrounding its products until their official launch. However, this does not prevent industry insiders, experts, and devoted Apple fans from speculating about upcoming releases. Occasionally, we even get glimpses of dummy units of unreleased iPhones, providing a clearer picture of the device's design and features. Based on the latest reports and leaks, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to feature a stunning 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR display, equipped with both an ambient light sensor and a proximity sensor. This flagship device is anticipated to come with a sophisticated triple camera system, comprising a 48 megapixels primary camera, a 12 megapixels telephoto lens, and a 48 megapixels ultra-wide camera. For selfies and video calls, the front-facing camera will also be 12 megapixels. Additionally, the iPhone 17 Pro Max will support wireless charging, enhancing its convenience and usability. Let us be direct. All signs indicate an impending price increase for the upcoming iPhone 17 Pro Max. Although Apple has yet to officially unveil this model, hints dropped during the recent Worldwide Developers Conference suggest that it will come with a significant price tag. The introduction of advanced AI capabilities, including the anticipated 3nm processors for the A19 Pro, is expected to drive costs higher. Apple's investment in AI technology, while enhancing user experience, is not without its expenses. Additionally, the impact of US taxes will likely contribute to the projected price rise of new iPhones. Will these new features enhance your daily life? While we appreciate that Apple has incorporated several features from Android into the iOS 26 release, it serves as a reminder that Apple is still striving to keep pace with its competitors. As my colleague John Velasco noted, the introduction of the new call screening function is a welcome addition for iPhone users. The volume of spam calls we receive is overwhelming, and having a feature that verifies the identity of the caller is invaluable. However, when compared to Google's approach, which actively engages the caller to ascertain the purpose of their call, Apple's solution appears to lag behind. Despite the relatively subdued focus on AI during the keynote at the Worldwide Developers Conference, there is reason to believe that Apple may be on the right track. Only time will tell. The adage, "good artists copy, great artists steal," rings true in the context of iOS 26, which has adopted several notable features from Google Pixel phones. Nevertheless, these features are still significant for users. The new call screening tool will help reduce spam by intervening on your behalf. You will be able to see a live transcription of the caller's message on your iPhone, similar to live voicemail, allowing you to make an informed decision about whether to answer the call. In the meantime, Hold Assist bears a striking resemblance to Google's Hold for Me feature, alleviating the frustration of enduring endless hold music during phone calls. With this innovative function, you will receive a notification when a representative is available to speak with you. iOS 16 just adopted these 3 major features from Android, and that's excellent news. So, let us know your thought in the comments section. Then we'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Peace out.